All right, so getting ready to do the second coat on the large rocket, the Amazon. But these were the first two that I had started out with. Couldn't get them to not spit and sputter. Maybe it's just meant for like a graffiti or doing signs or something. But these are 11-ounce cans, and on the green I used up almost the whole thing. Kept it shaken, shook it way longer than the instructions say, and it just continued to kind of malfunction. The primer I used is like your regular latex type, the Zinsser primer, but it worked great on the cardboard fuselages. And I've also used some of this Krylon gloss clear, and that worked really good for the fins, the wood fins. So I'm gonna grab the green paint here, sorry. And you can see on this one that when it reflects in the light here, that it's kind of a fogged, kind of like the whole thing isn't covered real well, but that's what I consider a good base. You can see it's nice and glossy, and the primer is showing through, but there's a little bit of paint everywhere, right? So I'm going to do the next coat on this. I think I'll start with the tail fins. And I really wasn't planning on doing videos of this until the very last minute, so the lighting's not super duper here, but kind of get the idea. Again, long strokes, meaning one direction, not going back and forth. Until I get that all coated nice. I'll move up the fuselage here a little bit, turning it with one hand, blending it into the tail there. And I don't consider myself pro at this. It's just that I've done it a lot. I have used thousands of cans of paint and painted like heavy equipment, backhoes, loaders, things like that. Okay, so now I'm going to use this coat hanger. You can see that's looking really good in there. That's going to turn out beautiful. And then I'll blend from this part forward till I kind of can't see the primer. I'll turn it around here. I'm doing the green because the little boy Reed loves the Hulk. This isn't the color that they painted it on the box or the instructions, so to speak, or suggested coloring. Make sure to get right up to the tip. But again, this is a spot where it could easily run because you're getting down to such a small surface here. Go on down, and then I'll kind of go over the whole thing one more time with a light coat to blend it all. And I don't want to go too heavy. Again, we don't want it to run. You don't want to have it a finished product with drips or runs. And that means you do, more coats of lighter coats, I guess you'd say. Trying to talk and do something here at the same time. Oh, that's just looking amazing compared to that other stuff. I don't know why, a cheap little can like this, what the technology is. Maybe somebody will, now I'm getting the edges of the fin. Maybe somebody will comment on that. But this is just a beautiful finish for a $5 can of this stuff here. I don't even think I'm going to need to go over it again. If you could see that, how shiny and smooth and even that is. That's just incredible. I'm going to tilt it here in the light. My gut's telling me probably the bottom needs a little a little bit more since can't see it too well there. That's amazing. Okay, that's going to be good for this video.